B'Shem Hashem Naaseh V'Natzliach, we continue with the lessons of Shalom Bayit from a wonderful sefer of Harav Eliezer ben David Alav Shalom, Shuvu Lachem Le'ohalechem. So we're studying a new chapter, Shelemut Ha'adam V'Ha'am Kolela B'Nisuim, that in order for a person to become Shalem and for the society as a whole, everything is dependent to the Nisuin, to marriage. Mahi matarat ha-nisuin. What is the purpose of Nisuin? What is the purpose of marriage? Nisuin. Mahem. Le'ez sorech bone ha'adam et baito. Mahi mashma'ato shel sa'ad ze b'chayai. Mahi hashqafat ha-Torah al mustag ha-nisuin. So marriage, what is it? For whom marriage is suggested? What is the purpose of building one's home? What is the side of the life in the marriage? What a marriage life would offer to a person as opposed to living single? What is the whole philosophy of Torah, the Torah's outlook on marriage? Eluhen miqsad min hashelot aleihem minaseh ma'amazeh lahakshib. These are some of the questions that we're going to deal with and try to find answer. Reshit, at first, yesh לשלול את ההשקפה האומרת כי הנישואין באים רק כדי לענות על צורך פיזיולוגי של אדם. The first thing is to ask, is the philosophy of getting married with something for the purpose of the physical needs of a person? Is it that because Hashem created us in a way that we need to get married? Is that why we get married? Is that because all other creatures have a mate and they get married? Is that why we also should get married? Omnam haGemara omeret. However, the Gemara says, b'Masechet Chagiga, in the Masechet Chagiga, Daf Tet Zayin, shebenei ha'adam domim b'shelosha devarim lemalachei hasharet. That over there, the Gemara informs us that there are three similarities between us, mankind, and the angels. Yesh lahem da'at kemalachei hasharet. Mankind also has understanding like malachei hasharet, da'at, right? Has the da'at, some sort of understanding like the angels. Ma'alechin bequmaz dequfa kemalachei hasharet. That mankind, human being, also walks like the angels, straight up. Like all animals, they bent over. Malachim and mankind, we are straight. We walk straight, right? Kumaz dequfa. Umesaferim belashon hakodesh kemalachei hasharet. And number three, Malachei hasharet language is Lashon HaKodesh, Ivrit, and that's the same language that Yehudim also talk, Lashon HaKodesh. By the way, that's a language that every neshama knows. So no matter where a Jew is born, in Iran, in United States, in China, wherever he is, the language that spoken locally does not define the language that the neshama talks. The neshama knows Ivrit. Neshama always knows Ivrit. knows Lashon HaKodesh. ובשלושה דברים הם דומים לבהמה. And mankind is comparable to the animals in three ways. אוכלים ושותים כבהמה. We eat and we drink like behema. Harab ben David alav shalom used to say, sometimes we are worse than animals when it comes to eating and drinking. If you put Coke in front of dog, would it drink it? No. No. But you give it to the mankind, right? With all your respect, we drink it, even though that we know it's cancerous. We know that it has so many issues with it. Doctors all cry about it. They talk about it. And the companies are trying to hide it. But nevertheless, we drink it, we enjoy it, we ignore all the warnings. Right? In many ways, we are worse than animals. We overeat. We have the issue of obesity. Have you ever heard that animals are obese? I don't think they get obese. Maybe they could do. But naturally, I think they have a better system. Like you don't find that many obese animals. And if you see among mankind, the obesity, right, is one of the big factors that causes death. They overeat. That's something to find out. I think apparently the animals have less issues with food disorder, eating disorder than us. Another thing that we are similar to the animals is Purin verivin kebehema, that we also multiply like the animals, right? אך האומנם לבהמה נישא הדמות? האם זוהי משמעות הנישואים? So if that's how the animals also get together, male and female, and they have children, is that why we get married? Right? That's the first mitzvah of the Torah Kedusha, Pururu. האם זוהי משמעות הנישואים? פרירין וריבין כבהמה? Is that why we get married? To multiply and to have children? אמנם זהו פן אחד של חיי האדם. אך אין זו השקפת התורה מעלה על חיי הנישואין. That's perhaps one of the things that is a product of marriage, having children. Pururu. But that's not the whole essence of marriage. ומותר האדם מהו והשקפת היהודי מהי? נשתדל. לכן להסביר את תוכן חיי הנישואין ואת השלמות הגלומה בהם. So that's why we need to come and understand and learn what is the shalemut, what is the essence of marriage. What is expected from us, right, as a man and a woman, as a man and a woman, that we should get married. For what purpose Hashem expects us to get married? כשמחייך יסירך Okay, so let's go on with this, the second subject. So it says, Kisamachecha yisirecha began Eden min Eden. One of the Sheva Berachot, one of the 7 blessings that we say, right? We refer in there that in the same way that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created us and put a man and woman, Adam and Hava, Adam and Eve in Gan Eden in paradise, so too man and woman should get to that level. So too they should have the same simcha, same happiness, just like what Adam and Hava had. כדי להתבונן במושג הנישואין, נשוב לבראשית, אל הנישואין הראשונים בעולמנו. In order to understand the essence of marriage, what HaKadosh Baruch Hu expects us from marriage, we need to go back in history and see the very first marriage. The very first marriage was the union of Adam and Hava, Adam and Eve, where they got married in Gan Eden in paradise. In fact, the kilal is the rule of thumb is that whenever one needs to understand something, the fundamental of that thing is where you go, you find it in the Torah, the very first time that it talks about it. You learn a lot of lessons right there. אל הנישואין הראשונים בעולמנו, that happened Yom Shishi, that happened on the 6th day. שבו זיווג הקדוש ברוך הוא את האדם וחווה. It was on Friday that Adam, mankind, was created. Few hours before Shabbat, HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Adam, go find yourself soulmate. Adam HaRishon went, saw all the animals, all the creatures, couldn't find him for himself soulmate. And at that point, Hashem put Adam in a deep sleep, and Hashem created from Adam by taking away a rib and taking and using that as if to tell us a lot of the lessons. Hashem doesn't need to take a rib and make Hava from a part of Adam. There are a lot of lessons right there. And Hashem created Hava. So this all happened just in those few hours before Shabbat, on Friday. נשתדל ללמוד מאותם יום בראשית, ימי בראשית. So let's try to learn from the days of the creation, from that day of creation on Friday, על מהותו של יום הנישואין, the essence of the marriage that happened on that day, ועל הסעד החשוב שאנו עושים בחיינו, and the importance of marriage in our lives, בבואנו בברית הנישואין, that comes with the covenant of marriage. What is the whole essence? What is the importance? Why Hashem did it that way on Erev Shabbat? ונוהג שבעולם גדולה ועצומה השמחה בליבו של האדם בשעת שהוא משיא את בנו. It is known, it is known in the world that when a person's son is married, that gives such a happiness to the parents. לעתים שמחתו גדולה יותר. לעתים שמחתנו גדולה יותר מהשעה שהוא עצמו נכנס לחופה. And there is no better, happier occasion than marriage. For that son to go under the chuppah and to get married. בחופת הבן או הבת כלולה המידה הנעלה של הטבע המסויה בליבם של ההורים. And this is the simcha that is so dear for the parents, that they always think about it, pray for it, they prepare themselves for it a whole lifetime, which is the marriage of their children. הקדוש ברוך הוא היה יכול לברוא את האישה והניחה בעולמו, והאדם וחווה היו מוציאים זה את זו לבדם, באותה אופן שבו נבראו שאר היוצאים, וכפי שנאמר בתורה, זכר ונקבה בראתם. הקדוש ברוך הוא could have easily created two soulmates, husband and wife, in a way that they're created together, and they know that they're for each other, and they get married. Just like the way that Adam and Hava were created. אך לא כך היה. עצם מעשיו ובשר מבשרו של האדם נברא האישה. So Hashem, in the way that He did, and is unique and is giving us a message, is that Hashem took from the bone of Adam, and in a way from Adam's flesh, and created the Hava, the wife. וכן מובא במדרש בשם רשב"י. It is brought in Midrash in the name of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. کیشتا که خلا و אחר כך הביאה לו. מקשר בכ"ד מיני תכשיטין. What HaKadosh Baruch Hu was what Hashem did was very unique. That Hashem adorned and glorified Hava with 24 different types of clothing, like a real marriage, like a real bride. آثر خوپت HaKadosh Baruch Hu leAdam v'Chava. And then HaKadosh Baruch Hu made a chuppah, a whole canopy and a ceremony, canopy type of a chuppah for Adam and Hava. והיה דואג הקדוש ברוך הוא לפותה לרסתה, והוא כביכול قال له לחווה את שערה. As if to say that HaKadosh Baruch Hu even walked with Chava, bringing her to Adam HaRishon under the chuppah. אף שושרינין היו להם בעת חתונתם, והם גבריאל ומיכאל. and Malach Gabriel, Angel Gabriel and Michael were also presented there for the ceremony, the marriage of Adam and Hawa. Why all of these had to happen? What is Hashem is trying to teach us? What is the significance of all these plans? Ve'od, and furthermore, Muva beZohar HaKadosh. It is explained in Zohar HaKadosh, Parashat Vayikra, Beshat Itkanes Hawa legabe Adam. לגבי האדם הקדוש קודשא ברוך הוא לא ככון דמברך לכלה בזין ברכות. That very moment that Adam and Hawa were united, they got together under the chuppah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu recited for them 7 blessings. The very 7 blessings that we have under the chuppah. Sheva berachot. הקדוש ברוך הוא בעצמו ברך את החתן ואת הכלה בשעת ברכות. That Hashem himself blessed Adam and Eve, Adam and Chava, with 7 blessings. Adam וחווה היו גולת הכותרת של הבריאה. Adam and Hawa, they were the highlight of the creation. ביום השישי נישאו זה לזה, and on the 6th day, on Friday, they got married to each other. ורצה הקדוש ברוך הוא להכניסם יחד ליום השבת. Hashem wanted them to be together on Shabbat. ליום, the day, and that was why HaKadosh Baruch Hu found a soulmate for Adam right before Shabbat. Let it happen on Shabbat. Let it happen after Shabbat. Why it had to be so quick? Because the Shabbat is the day that is Kulo Tov. It's all good. Hashem da'aik. Hashem wanted. Kavyachol. Ve'asmo lenisuhem. As if to say that himself would marry them. Ki bechach nishlema melechet maaseh bereshit. Because right there, before Shabbat, if Adam and Hawa weren't married, then the creation was not complete. The creation came to completion when that marriage took place, when they got married. So from here we see that through marriage, the whole world comes to completion. That's the true Shalamut. And how much more so is the Shalamut of a person in this world. Kol ha'olam shebara Hashem ad ata, the whole world, the whole creation that Hashem created till now, l'shalem kach nivra. For this Hashem created. For the marriage, for the purpose of marriage, completion, that we should complete, we should become shalem. Through marriage we become shalem. Marriage is a tool for a person to become complete. As Harab ben David alav shalom always said, a person who is not married, he doesn't know how to do kindness. You ask him to give tzedakah, he might give tzedakah, he might give donation, he might do other acts of kindness, but that is not with full understanding and meaning. Because when you truly give to someone without any thank you, without any appreciation, at any time, without getting anything back, and you still give, that's true giving. And that only happens after marriage. When you give to your wife, when you give to your children, and you are underappreciated, or you're not appreciated at all, or in some terms, some people say this, and they shouldn't say it. They say, you have the wife or children take advantage of the father, or vice versa. So at that moment, if the person says, I got to do my job, Hashem wants me to give. Hashem wants me to give no matter what. That's the true giving, without getting anything back. And there are a lot of other things that comes with marriage that makes the person complete. זו הסיבה שאנו מברכים דווקא בעת עריכת החופה שהכל ברא לכבודו. One of the blessings that we say under the chuppah, the Sheva Berachot, is that Hashem created all of the creation, everything, for His own sake of honor. Sha'akol bara lichvodo. Everything has been created for His honor. Hakol, everything bara was created. HaKadosh Baruch Hu lesorech ma'amad hazeh, for the purpose of this marriage. Everything, the whole world is created for marriage. Shehu Asi Shel Maaseh Bereshit. That's the purpose of Bereshit, creation, marriage. So we end here with this chapter, with this section. Be'ez Hashem, we continue next time. Take home lesson is, marriage is good. Marriage is the purpose of creation. With all the obstacles that it has, this is what Hashem wants us to go for it. And may Hashem help all the singers to get married B'shar tova mustachar, with their proper zug v'nomar Amen.